Hey digital fam, my name is John D. Saunders, and in today's digital block, I want to talk about the specific reasons why Shopify is the most kick-ass e-commerce platform right now. Let's go. So really quick, Shopify is an e-commerce platform. You can create your website, set up a theme, sell products, sell digital goods, basically everything under the gamut of e-commerce. Now there are direct competitors, right? You've got Magento, which is a really detailed e-commerce platform. You also have WordPress, where certain plugins like Woocommerce, which I'll talk about in a few, can help you expedite the process and really get your e-commerce store going on the WordPress content management system. So before I get into Shopify and why it's above the competition, I wanted to break down the top three, right? So let's start with Woocommerce on the left-hand side. Now, of course, one of the best pros for Woocommerce is it's totally free. It's a totally free plugin that you can add to your WordPress content management system to go ahead and add payment integrations pretty quickly and efficiently, right? Woocommerce, you can also create a custom design. So if you have a developer, you can have them do a custom, totally custom PSD design of your website, and then they can integrate Woocommerce onto it. Woocommerce also has the largest theme library of all three, meaning these themes are what you can download to give your site a certain aesthetic look. They also have the largest third-party extensions. So for different attributes and different things that you want your site to do in regards to e-commerce, Woocommerce definitely has the most robust. And the last pro for Woocommerce is probably its excellent SEO. We all know WordPress, which is a blog platform, is made for excellent SEO, metadata, descriptions, titles, the Yoast plugin. There are tons of things that really help with SEO when it comes to WordPress. Now, a couple of cons are more plugins are recommended. So out of the box, WooCommerce can pretty much do one thing, go ahead and let you purchase on the site. But if you want to add a Facebook integration, Facebook shop, you want to add more social attributes, you want to add a multiple payment system, you're going to need plugins for all of that. And they can range from $5 to $500 a year. So with that being said, you also need to purchase separate hosting. So with WooCommerce, you're basically hosting your own site. So you need hosting, you need plugins, you'll need to purchase the domain name, all of that stuff separately on your own. So if you're not the best with website design and website development, WooCommerce might not be your best bet. But that's just to break it down. It's still a great platform. If you're wanting to use it, that's okay too. Next up is Magento. Now, Magento is open source, so anyone can go and develop custom things for it, just like WordPress. Now, the only thing with Magento is it's extremely robust, right? The backend takes some learning, so I put it in the pros and the cons. The pro meaning it has a lot of attributes, a lot of different things it can do, a lot of integrations, but there is a steep learning curve when it comes to the platform. Another pro is totally free, of course, just like WooCommerce. As opposed to WooCommerce, though, Magento is its own standalone platform, while WooCommerce is a plugin for WordPress. Another thing is powerful SEO. Magento has been around a while, so they've really perfected the SEO and metadata integrations. Also, it's a lack of social media and social media integrations like Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Some of the cons, also robust backend, can be a little bit complicated for a lot of people, especially starting out. The extension store is lacking. Because it's open source, you have normal developers who are creating plugins and extensions for Magento. So sometimes you'll have issues, you'll have ones that don't work. Their extension store isn't as great as WooCommerce. Also, they have no support. So you're pretty much on your own when it comes to Magento. You either have to hire a developer or learn how to develop these things on your own. Okay guys, so this is our brand new store. We just launched it yesterday. Basically, we sell travel dry bags. Nothing crazy, but just take a look at the site. Extremely clean. It's also responsive as well. So with that being said, I don't want to take too much time on the front end, but let me show you the dashboard so you guys can take a look. So number one, it has a seamless dashboard. When you come to the dashboard, you basically get everything you need on site at that moment. So it'll tell me how many sales I've had today, how many visitors. It'll tell you sales based on time as well. And then what's really cool is Shopify integrates with multiple sales channels. So you can see where those sales came from in retrospect of Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, and through my online store. Now, if I scroll through here, it'll show me updates and advice and more insights. So you guys can take a look at that. But where it really shines is all of these integrations that it has on the side panel. So for example, shipping integration, right? For orders, I can go to my order list here and I can click this order. These are already fulfilled, so I can't show you in a live environment, but it'll show you all the information about the invoice. Here is where you'll be able to print a label. You can integrate it with USPS. It'll pull it, it'll ask you the cost, and then you're able to fulfill that all from within the system. And this is all stock with Shopify as soon as you set it up. So you don't have to add any additional integrations or plugins or anything like that. It also provides a timeline, and you can print this and include this with your product that you're shipping for your customer. So it's just a nice customer experience for them to be able to get this, and it's all clean and has their email, their shipping address, and all that good stuff. Shopify also includes, whoops, let me hit this again, abandoned checkouts. So you'll be able to see anyone that's come on the site, tried to purchase, and well, added to their shop and left, right? So you're able to go in here. I can send them a cart recovery email. You can either email them this link to recover their cart or hit this to send them an email. You can customize it. So for example, if someone comes on the site, they add it to their cart and they're like, oh, well, I don't want it anymore. We can assume that maybe the shipping was too high. So what we could do is maybe say, hey, here's 15% off of your first purchase. And that just helps bring the customer back in. This is also stock with the Shopify system. So you can see it has a ton of these integrations already included in its interface. Next up is themes. Let me show you guys that really quick. So with themes, Shopify comes with 11 for free, right? So you can download any of these themes for free. They're pretty nice. They're all responsive, super clean, big images. Let's click free to check those out. And you can check out these. They look pretty clean. Now, one con on Shopify is in comparison to the others, the themes can be a little bit expensive. I think we paid about $180 for our theme. But as you can see, it adds a nice clean aesthetic to your site. So these are some of the paid themes. You can see this one's $180, but like I said before, these are all hand-picked developers. Shopify handpicks these developers to work on these themes, and they all provide a really clean, concise code. So it's definitely worth it to upgrade if you like. However, you can still get away with any of these free themes and still have your site look modern and clean as well as responsive. So another bonus with Shopify is all of the sales channels that you can add to your store. So we've added Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, and the buy button, which is stock. The buy button is a piece of code or a snippet that you can put on any site and your products show up on that page. So if you have another store that wants to feature your product or a blog, or maybe you're doing some link building or outreach to other bloggers to feature your products, all you do is give them that buy button snippet and boom, they're good to go. I'll show you guys an example to see what it looks like. So here's where you can select the product collection. I'm going to hit select collection. I'm going to hit our main collection. And then it'll show you what it would look like live on the page. And then you can customize the color and design of it. So this is what it would look like. All we have to do is hit generate embed code. Boom, it gives us that code and we can send that out. Now Pinterest is cool too. Pinterest adds a buy button to your Pinterest page. So for example, ours looks like this. And you can look at pins you can shop. And people can actually shop directly from Pinterest. They don't even have to go to Shopify. They can make a purchase directly through here without even leaving, which is awesome. And then all the funds and everything, the whole transaction is done through my Shopify store thereafter. So really quick, the last piece I wanted to show you guys from Shopify is their additional apps integration. So off rip, Shopify comes with tons of awesome tools. But then they also have developers that go through a rigorous program where they're able to list their apps and integrate with Shopify. So these are some of the apps that we have. Product reviews adds nice reviews on the site. Plugin SEO gives us like an SEO feedback, but we already have analytics and Search Console installed. Lucky Orange is awesome. Heat map tells you where the customer is going, lets you do outreach, and then these others here. So if you can't find something that you're looking for on Shopify that the site doesn't do, you're able to find it through these apps. Now this is both a pro and a con. A pro because it adds additional attributes to the site. Con because a lot of these apps do cost funds. Some of them are free, but a lot of them do cost a little bit of money. So lastly, Shopify has tons of resources and a robust blog on their website. So they have a blog that has case studies. They also have resources that include how to dropship, how to find your product, and just tons of other content for free. So overall, hands down, Shopify takes the cake in regards to ease of use, information, customer service, design, look. I mean, it's just really killing it right now. All three are great for what they do. And Shopify, sometimes when you have a larger store, I'm talking about tens of thousands of products, it might not be the best bet for you. You might want to go with Magento or a custom design through JavaScript. But essentially, Shopify for the normal consumer, the normal seller, even some bigger stores are using Shopify as their e-commerce platform. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you today. I posted the Shopify link below, so feel free to get that. Check it out. I think you get about a 2 weeks trial period. So test the waters and see how you like it. Other than that, if you have any questions, sound off in the comments. And please subscribe if you like our content. Thanks again. Peace.